Hi guys! I'm here today to do a tattoo tour because I've gotten a couple requests to do a tattoo tour, but I just haven't done it yet because I'm lazy. So I'm just gonna go through basically and I'm just gonna go through each of the tattoos basically and tell you guys what each one means and when I got it and why I got it, I guess. A lot of them don't really have a meaning, but I'll still try to explain why I have it as best I can. But yeah, let's get into it. So I'll start off by explaining my legs because I have an immense amount of tattoos on my legs. Okay, so basically we'll start with the right leg. This is the very first tattoo I gave myself after my mom bought me my first machine when I was 18. And yeah, pretty bad lines, if you can see. Pretty terrible, lots of blown out lines. But it was my first one on real skin, so whatever, you know. And then, let me just go by date actually. This was a stick and poke I had given myself, and I tried to like fix it after I got an actual tattoo machine. So technically this was the first one I gave myself, but this was the first like actual real tattoo I gave myself with the machine. And then same thing with this little guy right here, stick and poke from like when I was 16 in high school, and my mom saw it and she really wanted to kick me out because of this one. But then she ended up buying me a tattoo machine, so, you know, life works out in weird ways. I think the next one I gave myself was probably this one. I don't remember how old. I think I was like 17 when I did this. I worked at Savers. And I just wanted to practice with like packing black in and stuff like that, so that's this one. And then I'm pretty sure this was the next one I gave myself. I don't very much remember giving it to myself though. I don't remember when I gave it to myself, but yeah, that you can tell that these two is when I started kind of getting into like more thick lines, American traditional, because this is the next one I gave myself. I think I gave this to myself when I was about 19, when I was living by myself. Well, with a roommate. But yeah, it's just a little sacred heart with some nails going through it. Mind you, none of these mean anything at all. They're just all cool designs that I saw on the internet or that I had drawn up and wanted to do. This one I saw on like a little flash sheet, and I had just gotten a new tattoo machine, so I was like, fuck it, let's do a tiny little design. Oh yeah, this one down here is also a stick and poke from when I was in high school. Not very good, but yeah, a little mushroom with, just used a needle and some India ink. Don't try that at home. And then, oh, I gave this one to myself when I was 17, so that one's on there. Pretty good. Also when I was getting into like American traditional stuff. And then this next one, also kind of American traditional. It's a ball and chain, I guess you can say. But yeah, I like it very much. It was very hard to give myself this one. It took like 5 hours. And I was like positioned really weird, but that's besides the point. And then my kneecap tattoo. I don't like showing or talking about this one because it's very bad. But I just wanted to know what it felt like to have your kneecap tattooed, so that's why I did it. But you can see like the teardrops are very, very not good, and the eyeball is not good. But yeah, it's supposed to just be like a cloud with a raining cloud, but an eye. So yeah. And then I have another one back here. Oh my gosh. This one back here is just a little clown face, and I got this at a shop. I didn't do this one myself. it was like a flash day, so I got that one for pretty cheap, I think. But to go back to, let's bring it up top to my arms, because none of the ones on my arms I've done myself. Obviously that would be pretty darn difficult to do that, but this is the very first professional tattoo that I got. I got it from this girl named Pandora at, I actually don't remember which shop she's at now, but she's here in Albuquerque, and she's very sweet, very kind, love her. I got this when she was still an apprentice. So yeah, I was just like, fucking throw some lightning on that hoe. It wasn't like a trend yet when I got it, I swear, but then I got it and I started seeing it pop up everywhere, so I was like, yay. I actually got this because of the anime Jujutsu Kaisen, because he has like that black lightning power, you know, when he punches and shit. But and then I have this one's really weird and stupid, but if you can see, I have the word no on my arm with an exclamation point. And when I was in high school, it's also a stick and poke. When I was in high school, I had this idea that I was gonna either like label all my body parts, like finger, hand, wrist, arm, blah blah blah, but then I was like, no, I'm just gonna put yes and no on my wrist, and I only did no. So I could still put a yes on this one, but I just haven't done that. So that's all that's on that arm. And then we have this skull back here, and love her. I think I got this one at a flash event. I'm not really sure, or maybe I think I actually set up an appointment for this one, but I love this one. I have many skulls all over my body because I love skulls for some reason. This one I got at a flash event. Very cool, very thick. Also at the same shop that I got this one from. Premier Tattoo in Albuquerque downtown. Go hit them up. They're all very sweet guys and very talented. So next, I also got this one at the same shop. I love that shop. It's just a little gladiator guy. I love him. Very cute. I think I got this at another flash event. And then this from the same guy that did this one and this one. Just like a little brick wall cut, I guess. I don't even know. No meaning, still no meaning to any of these tattoos. I know, I'm sorry, I just don't believe in it having a meaning, you know. I'm like, just get whatever you want. I just get whatever I want because it looks cool. So, yeah. And then this one right here, I also got from the same shop that I got my lightning. It's like a sunflower with a tongue and a dandelion, I think. I don't know. With an eyeball in it. So, pretty cool. Came from Pandora. And then this one is my most recent tattoo. I got it out in London. I loved London so much. But yeah, me and my mom were out there and we were like, we should get some tattoos to commemorate this trip. And there was a little shop down in Camden there's a shop down in London called Camden Market, and they had like a bunch of like punks like holding up signs being like, help a punk get drunk. And then so we went to one of the tattoo shops and they had a bunch of punk head tattoo designs, and I got this one because I was like, that's like my vibe, it's cute. And yeah, and my mom got like the Big Ben tattooed on her, but I was like, I don't want that. I didn't want that or anything that like said London, because I thought that was like, it wouldn't fit on my body. But anyways, over here we have another set of skulls. I love this one so much. It was done by the same guy that did this one. Again, at Premier Tattoo Shop. And it hurt a lot. The back of your arm hurts, I will say that. And then the very last one I'm going to talk about is the vines on my wrist, the thorns, I guess. They're okay. They're probably my least favorite tattoo, but they're also like my most impulsive, I guess you could say, because I just walked into a shop and looked at the artist and was like, put them on. I just want some thorns on my wrist. And I also passed out when I was getting my wrist tattooed because I didn't eat before. So that may have been my first mistake. But yeah, I passed out, woke up, drank some water. He finished my shit off, so yeah. That is my completed and updated tattoo tour. But I think I am gonna start a little series, like tattooing myself every day for a certain amount of time, because you know, I think that could be fun. And people want to say I don't have talent, but I'm out here tattooing and shit and drawing, and like that takes something, in my opinion. But yeah, thank you guys for joining and watching and caring, I guess, about my silly little tattoos. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.